Hey you and welcome. My name is Guy, and in this video we are going to look at the part of our service where you can search for companies. At the moment we are on the welcome page, and you can see here in the box at the top that we are currently tracking not far off 20,000 companies worldwide. We'll go straight to the companies and entities area. If we click on it here, it drops down. It usually shows the 20 companies which have been looked at by the accounts that you're accessing the system from. If you're starting to use it, then it will show you the 20 most popular companies. But you can see here at the bottom of this list, it says see all 19,256. If we click on that, the page will refresh and it will show you where you can then search for companies. So it says companies and entities here. You can either find a company by typing in a company name, or you can go through it alphabetically. So let's just have a quick look here. For example, if we were to type in Gazprom, for example, you'd get all of the different Gazprom type of companies coming up. If you were interested in all companies with the word lithium mentioned in their name, that would come up as well. And let's say if you wanted to look through all companies beginning with the letter A, click on the letter A here, and then you can see here a huge number of companies beginning with the letter A. Where you have the red logo next to a company name, it means there's been a news article in the last 24 hours, okay? So with this, you can switch yourself on for daily emails on companies that are of interest to you. And you can see their top 100 links as well. So as an example, let's have a look at, let me see, let's have a look at, just as an example, let's put in BHP Billiton, okay? So we click on BHP Billiton, and it's the same layout for every single company that we track across this platform. So you have the company name up in the top here, then you have the latest news with the most recent news article at the top. You click on the headline to view the article. Below the article, you have the source, the date, and the time, and how relevant the article is to the subject. So this first article isn't very relevant. It's only 4% relevance. But the one below is 100%, so it's obviously a lot higher. Over here, the archive box has a saved copy of the news article, and you have 30 news articles on each page. But if we just look here, we've got latest news, top 100 links, and then integrity check and email subs. If we click on the email subs, this is where you could switch yourself on to receive a daily email on BHP Billiton if you wanted, or any other company you're interested in. But tick in the box, you press the submit button, that will then go straight through to your inbox. You can also set yourself up for email alerts whenever a company of interest is mentioned. What we have here then is the top 100 links. So we click on that, it shows you the top 50 companies and the top 50 individuals that have been mentioned throughout our platform across all sources in news articles with BHP Billiton. So looking through here, we have the top linked individuals and the top linked companies, and you can click on any of these people or any of these companies and see the most up-to-date information on them as well. Or for example, if you wanted, you could click on this number 70 here to see the 70 news articles where the Federal Reserve has been mentioned in news articles with BHP Billiton. So you can find out where there is an overlap between particular companies as well. Okay, so this is where you find all information on companies and entities. You can also do it by sector as well. So if we click on the sectors and industries here, it drops down. And then what you'll see here is next to each sector and industry, in brackets, that number shows you the number of companies that we are tracking within that particular sector. So for example, if we scroll down to mining and metals, we have 3,459. If we go to healthcare and pharmaceuticals, we're tracking 5,431 companies. So you can search by sector as well. And you can also actually search by emerging market country as well. So if we click on that, it drops down. And you can see, for example, that we are tracking information on 1,297 companies in China. And if we scroll down a little bit further, there are 1,510 companies in Russia that we are tracking information on. So it's very, very flexible. And we are always adding in new companies and new entities into the service, many of which we are researching ourselves and adding. Some are requested by our clients. If we just scroll down here, you can see the most recently added companies and entities that were added recently. This is just the top four of the companies that were mentioned, that were added within the last 24 hours. We just click on recently added companies, entities, and individuals. Here you'll see companies added within the last 24 hours or so. Okay, so incredibly extensive. You can receive information on as many companies as you wish. You can request for companies to be added in. And that is pretty much it for the moment. But obviously, there's more company information given in other videos across our YouTube channel. All that's left is for me to say thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And we will see you, as always, very soon in the next video. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Thanks.